if the Ten of Hearts is your card, then you deals with being successful in groups and partnerships, and 10 is a number of fortune. So we talking about the hearts, we talking about the emotions, the love aspects. You know what I mean? We talking about the harmony aspect. So the 10 is a powerful number because the 1 in the 10 has the sun energy. So we talking about the 10, we talking about the sun. You know what I mean? We talking about eternity. We talking about, because they got the 0, it's eternity. We talking about the heavens. We talking about, people who are all about life, people who are confidence, and people who are fortunate, people who are lucky, and they're warm in relationships, and people who are all about the emotional satisfaction for themselves. As long as you are satisfied emotionally, and you satisfied with the way you live, which means comfort, you are good. And so as a Ten of Hearts person, you have a drive for success, and you quick to take initiative. So creativity is a part of you, and recognition and accomplishments. You know what I mean? Also, your individual self-growth and self-help, because you're always trying to expand yourself and always trying to grow, and you don't mind shining in the spotlight. You don't mind being the one who take initiative for your family members and being protective for your love. And so you'll make a big contribute to the world. I mean, showing people of how to love, showing people the way to love. So you can be a good example of love. You know what I'm saying? So you are highly intelligent, you're highly intuitive, because the 0 give you the God force powers. I mean, and popular. You can be popular, and that's all a part of you. You want to be popular. I mean, so being famous or popular is a part of you, and so you're driven for success. And so you can easily take a leadership role as the Ten of Hearts person. You know what I mean? So reputation is very important, so you can always make yourself look good no matter where you at. And you don't like when people downplay you or down talk. And sometimes you can be so headstrong you don't want to listen to people. You know what I mean? You will listen to people. You know what I mean? But you also want to force your opinions. You know what I mean? And so it's for you to stay calm and stay put and listen to others and accept other people's thoughts without downplaying it, always trying to be number one, always trying to win. And so communication skills will guarantee you some success in any field. So, the hearts represents people who are successful nurses, because they like nurturers. The hearts deal with like nurturing, and it deals like the motherly energy. You know what I mean? Like doctors, and you could be executive because you got the 10, which means leadership ability you got in you, or managing anything. You know what I mean? So the 10 of Hearts, you definitely is all about responsibility. You got great passion. You know what I mean? Sometimes you may appear distant and cold. You know what I mean? To people, and you could appear to be a know-it-all. You know what I mean? But you prefer to stay with your reason and logic self more than your intuition. But if you listen to your intuition and balance that with your logic self, then this is how you will win. You know what I mean? So as the 10, the number 10 is a powerful number, because you got the sun and you got Pluto. So this is the mind powers, the psychic mind powers. You know what I mean? So this deal with the intellect and the intuition. And so it's for you to discipline yourself with all this energy. So you won't be so aggressive. Because all the heart suits, they're all about art, music, poetry, and they love beauty in all forms. You know what I mean? And so it's also rule relationships. So the parent-child type of relationship, the marriage, friendship, all of that. You're all about the friendship. You're all about entertaining. And you're very romantic, and you're highly sensitive. You know what I mean? All this God force in you, you're highly sensitive, where you can pick up energy. And your sensual nature, which means you have a high sex drive, and you make the greatest artists and poet and musicians there is. You're the type who loves children, and you're a leader and not a follower. So any following position, you don't do well in. That means you do well when you take the lead. And your children can also be your audience because you're a great performer. That means you're a great performer. You'll even perform in front of family. It don't matter where at. You could be a great host. As long as you don't be so selfish and self-centered, you will win. You know what I mean? You will always have money because you are the ambitious type who do anything to accomplish your goal. And so as the heart, your emotions are very strong. So honesty is definitely needed in this card. And so you can be the type who love people who are honest, or you could be the one who are not honest. But honesty is very important. You know what I mean? The truth. Honesty. This is what you thrive off of. Or you could be the type who don't. So it's best for you to embrace your honesty. Honesty. I mean, it don't matter who it is, to embrace this honesty. And, you know, because your energy can be used in a productive form of self-expression and leadership. The same honesty and being true to the people. That I mean, and you are great thinking outside of the box type of person, which means you're a great innovator and you can make a great contribution in any chosen field as long as you exercise clarity in your judgment. I mean, as long as your motives be a humanitarian, helping the masses, or you can be selfish. If it ain't selfish, you great. I mean, if it's all about the people, not only yourself, you great. Not to say that you should be all about people and neglect yourself, because balance is you about the people and yourself. So, you know, because once you get yourself right, you also be about people. See what I'm saying? Because you see people as you. You know what I mean? It's simple as that. Your wisdom is your protector and your guiding light. You are usually independent and often impulsive. But keep this in balance by using your wisdom. Because wisdom will set you free. Live by wisdom. It's part of you. You are a charming person and well liked it. And in relationship-wise, you have the power and love and are attracted to those of power. You're also not afraid to work for the love that you want, and the relationship that you want. You know what I'm saying? And you can make the first move when it comes to a relationship. The first, you the one who take the first step. You know what I'm saying? And you're willing to work for it. But this is one succession, and that's in love and marriage. But also in other areas you could win too. Whatever you put your mind to, you definitely could accomplish. Whatever you strive for, you got the ambitions, you got the drive. And you basically have good karma and love. When you become the person who be indecisive, this might lead to a problem, especially when dealing with your relationships. You try to manipulate love and plan love, it won't work out right, because you're also a planner. You know, you are very smart, and you like to apply your mental powers and your creative energy, and this could cause problems, because love can't be manipulated. You know what I mean? The same way it can't be planned. You know what I mean? To learn to feel this love instead of always trying to think it out. It's all about the feeling, the connection. You would know. The energy don't lie. You love to debate. You love arguments. You love to debate and arguments of all kinds. And you thrive on this. You know what I mean? Because you got that one, that competitive spirit, and you got the zero to back up the energy. You know what I'm saying? You got more energy added to it to amplify that. You know what I mean? And so being an actor is a perfect place for you to fulfill your destiny. And you love to be in front of an audience. You know what I mean? So the Ten of Hearts is a card of a genius and a photographic memory. So you remember things real well. And also, you have a tendency toward being very fixed on the downside. The Ten of Hearts males are attracted to the club woman. And both sexes of the Ten of Hearts do good with the spades person. They're good for marriage, for any person who got the spades cards. But as you know, you got another card, and it's called your planetary ruling card. And so when I call out your birthdays, all of you have different planetary ruling cards, and this is your second card you need to look up, or you need to listen to the audio, look at the video of, or do some research on. This is your second birth card. Now I'm about to call the birthdays right now. July the 31st, you're a Leo. Your card is the Ten of Hearts, so you don't have to look up no more cards. You only got one card, which is the Ten of Hearts. And you also have more cards in your birth chart, but they are very minor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your second card is just as important as, you know what I mean, the first card. But you as the Leo, you only have one card, which is the Ten of Hearts itself. Those who were born on August the 29th, you're Virgo. Your second card will be the Ten of Diamonds. You who were born September the 27th, the Libra, your second card is the Eight of Spades. You who are born October the 25th, the Scorpio, you have two cards, the Ace of Hearts and the Three of Spades. And you who are born November the 23rd, the Sagittarius, your second card is the Ace of Diamonds. And you who are born December the 21st, you either a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, you have two cards, which is the Ace of Diamonds or Queen of Diamonds. Now, as I came to bring you the light on the Ten of Hearts, it gets still realer than this, as you are successful with partnership and groups. And this would it be, Ashe.